Greetings and good evening from the big island of Hawaii. I'm Dennis. This channel and this evening I'm going to do a slight talk about my gates for human design as a reflector. Only 3 gates. Then I'm going to talk story for a minute about some events last Friday. 3 gentle blessings in a row. That'll come later. And then, if you're here for it, I may have a closing question for you. You will note that there will be odd pauses here and there because the last 2 months of meaning to do so, I still haven't learned to use the basic editing stuff. I'm working on that. So let's start with the human design gates. I have 3 personality gates: 32, 42, and 5. The 32 gate: duration, tribal circuit, group community, center the spleen. Statement: we are not here to make it alone. The realization that the perpetual flow of change, that life is one, cannot make it alone. Found that to be true enough so far. Gate 42, also on the personality side. Increase, circuit, collective, group. Center the sacral center. A gate of initiation. It is a gate that fulfills its purpose through the mind, through the expression of mental horizon of our awareness. It is a gate of growth. That seems fair enough. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around that a bit. Gate 5. Waiting. Collective circuit. Group. Collective patterns. Sacral center. Universal flow of nature. If you want to complete your understanding, wait for life to provide the experience that is the answer. Well, waiting. I've done plenty of that, but as 5 signs in Aries, it's a bit tough sometimes. I'm gaining a little bit of knowledge each week about human design. I don't plan to teach it or be marketing anything for it, so rest at ease there. Other things in energetics I pay attention to. We've been going through a foundational building phase for a lot of us. Whether that's a foundation to build something strong or a foundation that is, well, not that strong. We'll see how it goes for the masses of humanity. As for my own personal strategy for the month of December 2023, well, use my tools and knowledge. I have pretty much everything I need to stop thinking, act, do things. First for me, then if I have the focus energy, do things for others, not the other way around. Giving myself energy first and being okay with it. I'll keep working on that. Remaining aware of the many blessings in the course of a day. Grateful for the gentle and brutal blessings, and the peace to sort them out as time passes. Well, now on for last Friday. Had dinner with a nice friend who I haven't seen in about 13 years. Met him back in 2000. We had a nice dinner together, caught up on each other's lives a bit, And then we're sitting and relaxing for a few minutes before parting company. And he said, I want to tell you a story, something I remember. I came into the health food store parking lot years ago, and about 17 years ago, and I had no food, no money, and told you this, and you handed me $20 and said, then get something to eat. And then you said to me, another thing you should know about me, one thank you is enough. He smiled and nodded, handed me a folded up bill. I closed my eyes, touched it to my forehead, put it in my pocket. We hugged and parted company. That gift back all those years later allowed me at a time when I had to borrow gas money to get to that dinner and way too long behind on my laundry, allowed me to do $30 worth of laundry and have a week's worth of gas for my car. It was a beautiful thing. Later that same day, a young person who had been rather snappy with me for a few days wound up coming to me and making a statement of loving thanks for all the things I'd been doing, and it hadn't gone unnoticed. I appreciated that greatly and told her that I heard her and thanked her for it. And not too many moments later was in a group gathering area at a friend's place, and some young hippie girl was hugging a tree, and the nice man next to me said, I grok that. That caught my attention. Grok is a fairly rarely used word that only a few people remember from Stranger in a Strange Land or Michael Valentine. Basically, my understanding of the word grok is a body, mind, and heart understanding of what you're thinking or feeling or seeing. For him to use that word, well, he was the first person I ever heard use it in conversation that I hadn't already discussed it with. I hugged him, after asking permission, of course. And we touched knuckle and had a great afternoon. It was a very excellent day of gentle blessings, all in all. Okay, getting near the final phase of this video. So, my plan to act is to educate myself more and daily processes for focusing on me and the needs for healing and education for myself so that I can use the editing software here and learn how to actually utilize YouTube a little more fully, because I really am clueless about it. I'm in a school program right now online, focusing on mass media kind of things. I can already see with YouTube and the algorithm stuff, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm not here to sell anything or market anything. I don't care about the algorithm numbers or any of that. I'm here to share and express myself with whoever happens to want to come back and do it again. I welcome comments. Yes, I welcome comments. Okay, at 9:09 on the Richter scale clock, it's time to wrap this up. I got the 10 minutes I was hoping for, almost. So, I have a question. Do you enjoy interesting questions? I do. So, I'll share this closing question with you. I wrote it down, so I'll be looking down to read it a bit, because I wanted to say it a certain way. When was the last time you looked at a mirror for what it is, and not just check what the balance of your physical glories or imperfections happened to be at that moment? Did you note the mirror's size, clarity, shape, frame? Did it have any cracks? scratches, or blemishes? Or how was it placed in the space? What was reflected without your presence? Did you wonder or visualize how that mirror would suit or fit in your environment, what it would reflect there? That's a question for you. So in the few months I've been knowing about my reflectorness according to human design, mirrors and that question have kind of been of interest to me. Where do I fit? What do I reflect? What's my repair? What's my shape? How clearly do I reflect my environment and the people around me and my own light? Okay then, thank you for being here, and maybe I'll get another video out. I was hoping to get a couple of shorts out this last week. It didn't happen. Maybe I'll clip something off of here or just make fresh statements. Please continue having an excellent day.